So some last thoughts on the place. What'd you think?
It was good.
It was good. It was good. I liked it. It was nice. It was clean. It was cute. It was close to everything that we wanted to see.
Yeah, it had everything that we needed, that we wanted. And the parking was great.
Parking was great. Made packing easy. But yeah, it's time to go home. Time to go home. Go home now. Go.
I remember the day when we started talking. We were kids and I knocked down all of your mobiles, but you did not seem to mind at all. We took our bikes to the lake after school each day and skipped many stones from the beach. And one thing you said was listen.
We stopped by the IKEA to instead of a truck stop, because I didn't see any good pit stops. I wanted to stop by there to get a ramen, but hey, a chili corn dog is just as good, right? From the IKEA, that's fine. Okay, so it's gonna be hella hot in the house. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to tidying up. We'll use a phrasal verb.
Phrasal verbs are important.
All right, so it needs some tidying up, a lot of tidying up. I have to close and open certain windows. There's a lot of humidity. Humidity causes mold. Mold causes sickness and not feeling good. So I don't want that, and we need to fix that. That's something I've been learning here in Japan, is you need to worry about humidity and worry about mold, because it will get you. Mold's important. I think I should talk about mold today. Don't shake your head at me. I see you.
Oh, it didn't.
It did fall.
Did it fall everywhere?
It fell. Enough of it fell.
Is it all bad?
We're just gonna pick that up.
Wait, you did not eat that off the ground. You didn't eat that off the ground.
You know, it tastes just as good.
Right? Hey.
COVID makes it taste better.
You didn't eat it off the ground, did you? Spencer!
So those of you who are not living in places that need ventilation, I learned so much more about air conditioning and mold and heat and moisture in like one afternoon of not leaving windows and doors open. Mold grows so fast, it's nasty. And there are certain ways that mold can affect your day, especially if it's on your clothes, and things are ruined and they're gone forever. And I'm from California. It's like a dry heat, and anyone who's ever visited California, it's not the same kind of heat. So you need to turn on ACs to keep them on all day, or you have to leave the windows and doors open in order for you to have like the same temperature on the inside of the house as it is on the outside of the house. And the thing about Japanese houses, especially these older ones, walls are made out of paper. It's like paper walling, right? There's like no wallpaper, and because your oil, right? You have oils, you have kind of dry skin, dead skin on your body. If you touch the wall, for example, like right here, if you touch the wall, you can grow mold over a day. So here's an example, classic example of touching the wall, right? Like with your hand. And then mold will grow, and it's scary. And it happens because this window here is closed. And the reason why this is closed is because during the rain season, which happens to be on and off in this country, rain splashes in and makes it terrible to clean up when it gets moldy on the floor. This entire place is trapped. And as soon as something is trapped and there's no air coming in and out, and the heat builds and it's nothing but hot and sweaty, and this has like no circulation, mold will grow, right? It needs three things to grow. It needs food, it needs heat, and it needs dampness. It needs these three ingredients in order for mold to grow. So it just, here's the food, it's the wall is trapped, like that's just what it is. So my suggestion, leave windows open, and it's something they just don't teach you. Right? They just don't teach you, well at least. This is like a 1980s air conditioner, and then I leave this door open in order for me to get AC from this room to this room, because my room doesn't have AC. So yeah, make sure you don't have mold in the house. Make sure you air it out. Also, if you do hang dry your clothes, here's another tip. Anyone for hang drying your clothes, any Westerners, foreigners who are visiting Japan, quick tip, if you're hanging your clothes like they're wet and you hang them, if you put them in front of the sun during these humidity times, it's also another way of trapping heat inside your room. Terrible idea. Don't do that. These clothes are dry. But if you are drying clothes for any reason, this is a terrible place to put damp clothes. It triggers more heat, traps it in more, increases your chance of getting more mold, and even worse, ruins your clothes. So, finally got in. Just want to share my quick pro tips. Number one, clean as much as you can. I really try to do that. Number two, disinfect also as much as you can. That's the best way to defeat any kind of mold, is preemptive work, okay? Preemptive, meaning to deal with it before it becomes a problem. And number three, just maintain the idea, okay? Keep recognizing how mold grows. 3 ways. Number one, heat or humidity, right? Number two, heat, and number three, food. And I've been learning this. You have to make sure you keep the air on the outside the same as the inside, or you keep the room temperature in the room cooler, then you'll be good. Hey, thank you everyone. Thank you so very much. I really do appreciate you having along. I'm just gonna go pick up the laundry, kind of just relax for the rest of the day, as I did travel from Yamanashi Prefecture, so I really do appreciate your time. Check in with everyone, letting you know that everything is going back on schedule really soon. Yesterday my camera crapped out, which yeah, I'm learning more about my camera, guys, so it is what it is. I'm not gonna apologize. It's just like but I'm gonna get the vlog back on track starting this week. I just want to leave a quick message with everyone. You know what? Live your life, man. Live your dreams. Whatever it is and you don't know what you're doing, just figure it out, man. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to figure that out every single day, and I'm gonna put it on here to try to figure out what I'm trying to do and share that experience. For those who don't know how to put those in words, I'll do it, man. Just let me know. Leave a message if there's something you want to see. Hit me up with a comment, message, whatever you want. If there's anything I can do for you, man, let me know, man. My life is about helping others. Quick message for everyone that's trying to do things in their life, man, just do it. Do the hard thing, do the things that make you scared, do the things that excite you, do the things that make you happy. I just recommend that don't wait. Like, that's the part that sucks, right, is the waiting. And that's what I did. Every single day, I think to myself, this is gonna be a terrible YouTube video. This is gonna be bad. This is gonna be awful. Don't do it, Spencer, don't do it. And I promise you, I do the opposite of that advice, and you see another video every day. Like, I promise, there's a, like, I'm sitting there like, should I make this video? This is a dumb idea. And you know what? I motivate myself, and if you can't find that motivation within you, let me do it for you, okay? I'll help you out. Like, I've been talking to someone about this. Like, here's Spencer walking through a crowd with his camera. Here's Spencer talking to his camera in a car by himself. Here's Spencer talking to a camera in the middle of an alley with people walking around me, or there are people sometimes in front of me. I promise you, there are things that will scare you. There are things that are hard. There are things that are frightening, and there are things that you don't want to do, but just do it. Like, you will find out what you're made of when you do the things you don't like to do, because then it will push you to do the things you want to do, right? Does that make any sense? Like, that's like the best part about life, is you get to try things every single day. And my suggestion for me is to do the hard thing, do the thing that scares you, because I promise everything you want is on the other side of fear. So that's Spencer. Peace. See you guys tomorrow. Yeah.